Hello and welcome to the Digital Foyer. It's our time after Mass where you ask questions, we get answers. I'm Matt Vaughn, the Communications Coordinator here at the parish, and today I am coordinating communications with, well, these two guys to start. We got Father Simon Lobo here,
All right.
Father Alex Galati. They are right next to each other. Now, why? Why would they be right next to each other, you ask? I mean, they already live together, so there's no kind of questions of COVID there or anything like that. They can be next to each other. They are allowed to do that. But Father Simon mentioned a special guest today at the Digital Foyer, and that's what we have, right? Did I introduce Father Alex? I'm just realizing this. I said Father Simon, and I said Father Alex.
He's famous. He's a
Anyway.
man who needs
Only in
introduction.
reference to Father
I
Simon.
introduce the most heavily photographed people in the building. I'm always just like, Father Simon Lobo, if you don't know, like the only other person maybe, hopefully, would be Jesus, would be the one who we know better than that. But yes, also joining us, we got Jonathan Hillsden.
Hola.
Right? Hey, what's going on? Oh, hello. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Espanol, very good. How you doing?
Don't speak Spanish.
You don't
no.
speak Spanish.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There is. So yes, he's our. What's your title here now?
Music coordinator.
Music coordinator here at St. Benedict Parish. Jonathan is joining us here. So you can ask questions today. I don't know which camera to look at, but maybe we'll just look right at this guy here. So you can ask questions today of Father Simon, of Father Alex. You can ask about Jonathan, about who he is, his whole deal, what it's like to be the music coordinator here at the parish. I hope you just said that. Did you say music coordinator?
Yeah, that's the one. You got the title right 20 seconds after I told you.
Yes, exactly. Good. I remember that now. So good. So yeah, we got lots of good questions coming in here. But I do want to encourage you to ask some of Jonathan. Maybe
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it, Father Alex. Go for it.
How long did it take you to write the psalm?
That's subjective, I guess.
You don't start a timer.
Is it more like when, or is it like?
Okay,
Yeah. Okay. So
just
I think
for
it's
sake
either
of
David.
clarity.
It's either David or the sons of Korah or somebody else that wrote the psalm.
Yes.
And the Lord, you know.
And the Lord, inspired by the Holy Spirit.
Inspired by the Holy Spirit.
Jonathan did not write scripture itself, I guess is what we're
Yeah,
saying. But
yes.
he did
Oh
set
my
it to music.
goodness.
This is something that you do frequently here.
He's not
Yeah,
adding to the deposit.
I do enjoy writing melodies and put together arrangements for psalms. So the amount of time, I don't know. I mean, I just sit down. Basically, what I do is I look at the refrain in the sense of the psalm, and I say to myself, what is it saying, and what would that sound like musically?
Okay. Oh, that's good. So you don't want to have something that's some kind of mournful and be like,
Yeah,
well,
mournful
the Lord
and be
has
like,
heard us.
No, so I just do that, and I try to come up with something that we can pray to and pray the Mass and really enter in.
Great.
So, yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Ask more questions like that. Be like a Father Alex. You can ask questions of
Very
Jonathan.
tasteful. I love the psalm today, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Very talented. Great addition. I feel like
I was going to say, if this psalm, how do you put it? Sounds like the words.
It sounds like what it's
I'm
saying.
so confused. I can't even get the
Sounds
words.
like
Sounds
what
like
it's
what it's
saying.
saying.
Yeah.
Sounds like it would. I was like, yeah, this psalm sounds like it would say. Say that 5 times fast.
right.
Sounds like what it's saying.
Makes sense. Though.
Sounds like it
Makes a lot
would
of
say.
sense. Got some questions coming in here. I got a question here from Deborah who asked if the VBS series will be available afterwards. She wants to watch with her granddaughter. Yes, it's actually on our YouTube channel right now. So you go to youtube.com/SaintBP and you can watch those VBS.
Vocation Bible School.
Yes, I was afraid.
I
We're
was
gonna be-
teasing Deacon David, but all in fun. But those words, I mix them up all the time. Vocation and vacation. But it's not like we're just like indoctrinating all these children into become a priest, become a nun. You know, like
yeah.
But we want them.
We have to be confident.
To hear God's voice and to do God's will for their lives, which I believe God is still calling people to priesthood and religious life today, as well as marriage and singlehood. So
kind of mixing these things up, Father Simon. You're talking about vocation, talking about Vacation Bible School. They are different.
It's
the
all
theme is
happening.
confidence. Yeah, it's all good.
You never go on vacation from your vocation, though.
I mean, you could. It's just you shouldn't. I think it's maybe the more advisable
Like
thing
it's
there.
theoretically possible, but
It certainly is possible.
It's bad.
It's bad news.
Don't do it.
Got a question here from Carol who asks, for weekday Mass, I'm going to direct this to you, Father Alex. You better know your answer to this, okay? For weekday Mass, can you simply show up and give your name and phone contact?
You sure can. No need to sign up ahead of time. Just come to the door. We'll take your name and number or address, form of communication at the door.
Social
come
insurance
as
number.
you are, credit card numbers, all of it. Just come as you are.
That's right.
Your Swiss bank account number.
I believe there is a detailed background check where we do interview members of your family just to make sure that you could come to Mass, you deserve to come.
What are list all the addresses you've lived at in the last 5 years, and it's like getting what's those things?
Passport?
Yeah, that too. Remember the Nexus card? I was thinking of the Nexus card.
What is the Nexus? Real quick, what's a Nexus card? Because I don't know if people know what a Nexus card is.
It's like a special security clearance to travel by skipping the line. It's like the privileged of privileged things, if you're traveling, I think especially across the Canada-US border.
Yeah, you have one, right?
I do own an Nexus card.
Now, in fairness to you guys, you guys are part of the Companions of the Cross. They're an order. They operate obviously here in Halifax. We're really grateful that they do. But they also have sites in Detroit and Houston. So there's a lot of kind of back and forth travel. I know even you guys in the past for your priestly retreats, you've actually gone where you're right across the border in the States, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. So it makes sense. You guys are international men of mystery. So this all makes sense. I had a question here for Jonathan asking about your schooling. Their question was if you went to Franciscan University in Steubenville, Ohio. I don't know if you did, but they'd love to know why don't you tell a little bit about your background?
Okay.
Because you don't have to have gone to Franciscan University.
No, I did not. I did not go to Franciscan, although they're pretty cool.
I hear good things.
Yeah,
they're
pretty cool. I mean, my background, really, my professional training and what I went to school for after high school was video production, media. So until I started here, for over 10 years, I was working in that world as a cameraman, editor, video producer, that kind of stuff.
Right. And so you have a fun little history too, because you moved here from Toronto, if I'm not mistaken.
I moved here straight from Ottawa.
From Ottawa, sorry.
And before that, I was in Toronto.
Okay. What about before that?
Before that, I was in Israel.
Okay, that's right.
Which is where I was born and where I was raised.
There you go.
So
I know somebody else from Israel.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
he was also born there and raised there.
Yeah.
As it turns out, so you share that in common with the Lord.
It's true. It's true. But he gives it a better reputation than I do. Yeah. But it's true. I was born and raised in Jerusalem, Israel, and moved to Canada when I was 26. So that's about math, 10 years ago.
I gotta say, your English is very good.
Yes, it is. My parents are, in fact, from Canada. My dad's from Ontario. My mom's from Alberta, and they moved there to do ministry a year before I was born. So my dad's an evangelical Christian pastor, and they have an awesome ministry there too that really serves people and draws people towards conversion. But around when I moved to Canada, that's when I entered the Catholic Church, and it's been awesome. I'm here, so this is cool.
And I remember you and I were talking this week, and you can actually speak a little bit of Hebrew.
I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you greet the people in Hebrew
a little
for us?
bit,
Would that
or
be
like
okay?
You're fluent, right?
Shalom, chevre.
There we go.
Wow.
Yes. I believe
What
it's
does that mean?
It means shout out.
It's like
It means peace. Right? Shalom means
peace, hello, or that's the most common word that non-Hebrew speakers know. Shalom could be peace, hello, or goodbye, but chevre is like friends.
There we go.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends, or peace unto you, my friends.
Peace unto you,
What's
my
your?
friends. I like that.
Let me ask you this: what's your favorite food from the Middle East?
Is there something culturally kind of Middle Eastern that maybe something you don't really have here as much?
Oh, okay. So here, in recent years, because of people from the Middle East bringing the great cuisine there, like falafel, shawarma, and all that stuff.
Shawarma.
Shawarma. But
Donairs.
there's one thing.
Donairs. Do they have Halifax donairs in the?
No, they do not. They do not. But
evolution of the church.
There's one thing that's unique there that it's actually like more specifically in Israel and not the whole area, not the Mediterranean, but it's sabich, which is an acronym for it's like salat, beitza, and chatzilim, which means this is really long. Okay, it's salad, eggs, and eggplant, and it's all those things. You put it in a pita, and you throw tons of stuff in it and tons of awesome veggies, and it's just delicious. Wow. Sabich.
There you go,
it's
sabich.
Amazing.
Sounds like a vegetarian shawarma.
Similar.
Yeah, so many vegetarian shawarma is more like a falafel, though, isn't it? That already covers that.
That is true.
Yeah.
But a cousin.
It's a cousin. Sabich is a cousin.
Of the
It's served in a
falafel.
pita. So.
Yeah.
I had
Awesome.
I had a great question here, actually. I'm really glad that we brought up shawarma, because this came up. Someone was saying, hey, it's the Feast of St. Benedict, which is great. I mean, how many times is that going to line up on a Sunday? We're very fortunate to actually have that, to be able to celebrate our patron saint's feast day here. The question is, how are you going to celebrate his feast day? Of course, people are wondering, is Father Alex going to get McDonald's? Is Father Simon going to get shawarma? Is Jonathan going to be able to find sabich somewhere? I don't know.
I could make sabich.
Oh, there you go. It's a good option. Have you thought, guys, about what you wanted? Father Alex does not look like he's thought about it.
I have actually.
Have you? Okay. Your stare, it was not a vacant stare.
No, that was a daydream. I was caught up in the glory of what I'm planning. So I'm going to celebrate Mass 2 more times. I'm going to watch the second half of the European UEFA championship between Italy and England. Go Italy.
Big game.
England. Sorry.
No, Italy.
Okay.
You misheard me.
Correct.
You're my
Italy.
boss.
Getting in touch with my Italian roots, right? I'm a fake Italian, but I'm
Your
Italian.
name is Father Alex
Fotalian?
Colon.
Yeah, it's Colon.
You haven't
I
known
don't
that,
speak any
you?
Italian. And then and this is the other thing I'm gonna do. So check this out.
Yeah.
We have a bag of homemade cheese curds at home, which are gonna go bad like imminently.
I'm
if
sure
don't
they
get
are.
eaten. So I'm gonna go through the KFC drive-thru and just order gravy. And then I'm gonna make a poutine at home.
What about fries, though?
Fair enough.
Yeah, we have fries.
You have fries, okay.
They're gonna be baked. They won't be deep fried.
Got it, okay.
But yeah,
That'll be a healthy poutine.
That's
Let's not
how I'm
be-
going to celebrate the Feast of Saint. Nothing says Feast of Saint Benedict like KFC gravy, you know?
That's exactly what I thought of. First thing.
Yeah.
Tip of my tongue. Father Simon, do you have any thoughts?
I do actually. I will not be partaking in heart attack poutine over here.
You have a more healthy kind of
No,
outlook.
the fries
which I
are
think is good.
baked. It's healthy.
Oh, baked.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It won't be deep
Wonderful. I'm actually going to read.
Okay.
Sit back and read a novel, historical fiction on the life of Saint Benedict. If
we
you've
go.
never come across a Louis de Waal, these are awesome. He was, I think, a mid-20th century author, perhaps. Has written probably dozens and dozens of books on the lives of the saints, but he tells it as a narrative and just adding some details, some story, dialogue. It's a great way to learn about the saints. So I will be reading Citadel of God,
Which
and
is about Saint Benedict.
which is about Saint Benedict, and as it says, a novel about Saint Benedict in the subtitle.
Yeah.
And I will be then reflecting upon the three, what are they called?
Transcendental?
Virtues? No, that Saint Benedict called his monks.
Vows.
Thank you.
Made
Vows.
three
The three vows. So, to your surprise, perhaps not chastity, poverty, and obedience, but I believe it is poverty, obedience, and stability. So I will be reflecting on those vows and how they impact my own life. And if there's any leftover poutine, I might have some.
There we go. I think what I have here is stability, fidelity to monastic life, and obedience.
There you go.
So I don't know. You don't have a lot of fidelity to monastic life.
I don't
By
have
not
that
being-
much, but maybe it's an area I need to grow in. More fidelity.
I feel like not that much fidelity means not fidelity.
Medium? Can I score medium?
I have medium
Sliding
faithfulness to this.
scale.
Yeah.
Usually obedience.
What's the bell curve on fidelity to monastic life? Well, after all that we've discussed today, I think there's nothing else we can do except for talk about some socks. So each week here in the Digital Foyer, the priests send special guests. Wear special socks. They're fun socks. And you get to see them and then vote on who had the best socks. So last week, it was a head-to-head competition between Father Alex and Deacon David. Father Alex had socks that were kind of radish.
They were
Radish socks. They were radish socks, which was good. And then Deacon David, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Sasquatch on a surfboard with a stereo.
Yeah, well, how you can't compete with that.
Well, you can't compete with that because he won.
Yeah,
So that's the thing I was going to say. So Deacon David won last week. Now this week we have kind of a triple threat match here. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. And so we'll maybe have the guests go last because I think that's good. So Father Simon looks intimidated. I'm going to get Father Simon to go first.
Well, we might need to go at the same time.
Okay, same time.
As
You have
pastor
your
and
sock out
associate.
of your shoe. So this is interesting.
So we have these special Saint Benedict socks. You are not seeing double vision. This is tandem. I don't know if there's anything on the bottom there. Ora et labora.
Oh,
there you go.
hilarious.
Pray and work. That is legit. I can't remember who gave these to us, but they are awesome. Awesome for this great feast day of Saint Benedict.
So I got to say, I like the name of the company who makes those, which is Sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious. A little pun there.
Self-explanatory.
So okay, I thought it was a triple threat match. It's more like a tag team match something here. Because Father Alex, Father Simon have the same socks. So we'll have one vote for them maybe. And now, Jonathan, what do you have sock-wise here?
All right.
Oh, look at these. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I fear if I win, then that's a really bad thing because of the nature of what's on their socks.
It's okay.
Don't
This
vote
is
for
good.
me.
This is good.
But okay, just because of laundry, I was lacking things, so this is not the ideal situation, but you may, they are, now they're not evil, you know what? Maybe a warning to children. Okay, so because their eyes look crazy. They're just cats shooting lasers out of their eyes.
Appears to be green. Yeah, green cats. They're shooting lasers.
Like I didn't, okay, I was
This
just,
looks like Yoda.
Well, there's some Yoda in there a little bit. I get that.
the ears are,
If
yeah.
Yoda had taken the dark side,
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about
Yeah.
that.
So this is, yeah,
Horrifying
you know what?
concept.
It's just, you know,
Like-
I got to do laundry. So
The
There you
cat
go.
looks like it needs to eat an eggplant pita real quick before he laser beams somebody.
Sabich.
There you go. I love it. I think that's good. So now it's all up to you folks, because now it's your time to vote. You can vote on the St. Benedict socks from the St. Benedict Parish priest here, or you can vote for the green cat who shoots laser out of his eyes with Jonathan. So
Which
vote.
has
you know,
no spiritual thing.
Yeah, don't
you know.
feel like you have to pick one or the other. There's no less holy option here or anything like that. Just vote the way your heart encourages you to do so. All right, so go ahead and do that.
Follow your heart. Yeah.
And so that's going to do it for us here in the Digital Foyer. Next up, we have Laura and SVB Kids Online Church. Laura, take it away.